Good morning, Scott Gordon, Open Mortgage. Today I'm here to talk to you about success in the details. You may remember that I recently spoke to you about a survey we added to Cabo. When you close a loan and you go to the transaction sheet to approve your commission, there's a link where you can go to a SurveyMonkey website and fill out a survey. The reason we'd like you to do that is to tell us any ideas you have or any problems you observed. And thanks to the people who've done that recently. By the way, if a loan goes great and you can't think of any problems, you don't need to fill out a survey saying everything was great. But the idea of the survey is for us to get the details of what happened on that loan, and specifically the details of any problems or areas for improvement. We want to continue to improve the company and the whole lending process. Now, a few minutes ago I went to my computer and put together a quick list of the steps of the process of doing a loan. I'm sure it's incomplete, but here's the list. Advertising, what are the things you do before the loan? Lead generation or lead purchase, taking the app, pricing the loan, entering in the LOS, and you can go through the list. The idea here was that by separating out each task, it gives me an idea of each little step of the process. Then I can take each of these and focus in on pricing the loan. There might be 3 or 4 parts just to that. Or lead generation, of course, there are many parts. But by making this list, it gives you a starting place of how to break it down and what are the things that you then need to focus on to make little changes. Now, my thinking is we need to focus on each of those steps. And by the way, if you see some steps missing or things that you think are identifiable as sub-tasks in the whole process of generating leads and doing loans and closing and getting paid, send me an email. I'll add it to the list. But what I'd like you to do to help us is think about that list now and again, and think about each task, one task at a time, and does that task work great? Is there something we could do to improve it? Do you have ideas? Do you know of specific problems, whether you know a fix for it or not? But what are the details about one area or task at a time? Because I think that's the way you solve big problems. Not overall, but one little piece at a time. We're going to work on doing that with our processes at Open Mortgage. But also, you need to think about doing that with your business. Our strategy is to be the best place for a loan officer to work, and we are always trying to get closer to that goal. You probably have a goal of being as successful as you can be in your business. To achieve your goal, you can do the same thing I was talking about here. Start from my list or create your own list. Break your process down into all the steps. Marketing, branding, identifying who you are, lead generation, taking apps, closing sales, all those different parts of your process. Think about each part of the process separately. It's about the details. You can also experiment with each part of the process. If you're not happy with the pull-through on your leads, you might try different lead sources. But don't change 4 things at once. Change one thing and see how the change works. Focus on the details of one part of the process and improve that, and then move on to other parts of the process. There are a lot of areas of your overall professional work that you could identify and experiment with to tune up and improve. I hope this idea helps. If you need anything, give us a call at corporate. I'll talk to you later.